Hello everyone. So today we will be seeing inheritance in Java, and today's topic is single inheritance. But let's take a look at all the inheritance types. So if we go through the types of inheritance, we have 5 types: single, multi-level, hierarchical, multiple, and hybrid inheritance. So out of these we will be looking at the single inheritance concept. And when you say inheritance, the basic meaning is that the base class or the base object or the child object is trying to inherit the properties of the parent class or the first class. Okay, so in this case, if we take a real world example, you may have come across such situations in your families, like some of the qualities of parents are seen in the child. Okay, so what that means is that child is inheriting the properties or some of the properties of parents. So in the same way, if we take same example in our coding lifestyle, we can see that we have two different classes, and for a class we create an object to access the members and methods. So in this case, in single inheritance, what this helps is, if you are creating an object of a child class, then you will be able to see that you are able to access the properties or methods of the parent class. So let's take an example or a base coding example how it works. So coming to the Eclipse editor, if I just go to my Eclipse editor and create a class under inheritance package, I'll just name it as single demo, and I'll add public static void main. Okay, now here let's try to do one thing. Let's quickly create a class A for example, and inside class A I'm creating a method void A. I'll create a class name as parent, and inside parent class I'll just create a method A, and inside method A I'm just adding a statement. This is parent class method. Now if I want to print this on my console screen, what I'll be doing is I'll create an object of class parent p equal to new constructor, which is parent. Okay, and with this p object I'll try to access the method inside parent class, so which is going to be A, which we can see in our suggestions. Now execute this code and you'll be see that this is parent class method, which we have given the print statement in class parent inside method A. So we are able to access this using an object. Now for understanding single inheritance, what we'll be doing, we'll create a child class. Okay, and inside child class I'll add a method called B, and okay, so I have created two classes. First class we have executed by creating object of class A, and second class method I want to access and execute. So what I have to do here is, if I use the same object of class parent, I won't be able to access the method of class child. So what I have to do, I have to create a child object, C for example. Okay, and using that I'm able to access the method. If I make it A, it won't call. I have to add method B here because we want to access the method of class child, so we are creating a new object. So here there are two objects. First object is of class parent, second object is of class child, and we are trying to access the individual methods of both the classes. So we have to create two different objects. Now what we can do is, instead of doing this thing, we can extend the class parent. So how we do that is class child extend parent, the class from where we want to inherit the properties. Now with this, so now what we are going to do is that we have created object of class child. I'll just erase this, and with this C object I will be able to access both the methods of two different classes. Okay, so let's try to print and see if it is going to give the result. You can see both the method statements are you can see both the method statements are printed on the console. So what we are doing, we are trying to extend the properties or methods or functions of class parent inside our child class, and by only created one object, and by only creating one object of child class, we will be able to access the properties of parent class, because we have extended the class. If we do not extend the class, then we won't be able to access the properties of parent class. So that's it guys. This is all about single inheritance. Thank you all.